Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Josh with another crypto update from the garage. Well, it's been a kind of a red day today. I've been looking at CoinMarketCap most of the morning, and we're seeing, I see a lot of deals on there, and it's kind of a little disappointing. I'm buying in on Thursday again, getting back into the fray, and I can pretty much guarantee that when Thursday rolls around and I'm looking to buy a Litecoin, it'll probably be 250 a Litecoin. And then of course, whatever I want to buy, it's probably going to be selling probably where I was looking. I'll be able to buy it where I was looking to sell it at probably. And then of course, as soon as I get my Litecoin, it's going to drop to $100. So that's just going to be my luck this week. I can just kind of see it coming, but that's all right because it doesn't matter. I'll sit there and wait and just, we'll wait this thing out. But yeah, Bitcoin's down a little bit. I've seen it hitting around 10 here and there, and once again, I'm not really concerned about that. I really felt like Bitcoin was going to settle somewhere between 10 and 12. So, we're just seeing it sitting right about where I thought it was going to be anyway, and it's still 3 times where I bought in the first time. So, I'm really excited. The last video seemed to do really well. I mean, I got double the views that I normally get. I picked up a couple of new subscribers, so welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing with me. We do still have the contest coming up. I'm going to buy in. Of course, I want to pick my time a little bit here as this week rolls on. We're going to have to see how things go. But what I'm going to do is have my money ready to buy as soon as I've got an opportunity on the market. And then the whole purpose of the channel will be so that you can see me trade. You're going to see what I'm able to do over the next 6 months. And I'm going to start with 250, and then I'm going to get another 250, and I'm going to run 2 coins, separately. And I'm going to try and double those coins over the next 6 months, just as many times as I can. Because I'll tell you what, $250, if I can double that 10 times, that's 250,000, or that's 250,000. That's $250,000 off 250 bucks. And I personally believe it can be done. You make the right purchases, you do your research, and it's there. It can be done for sure. I see people do it all the time. So, today, as far as buying, really you could pretty much make a choice of whatever you want. BitConnect Cash Bitcoin Cash is down a good bit. That's a good buy. Ripple's down a lot more than where it was yesterday. So that's another, and Ripple's one of those that's going to go back up. It's a nice safe coin. It's way up there on the list, so that's just, you can have faith in coins like that most of the time. Unless something just tragic happens, you're generally not going to lose on those. A little bit of news on BitConnect. My buddy informed me that apparently North Carolina has, I guess for the purpose of taxes, they've declared that, BitConnect is a Ponzi scheme, which that's great. You're a little late to the fucking party on that one. But what's happened is if you live in North Carolina and you took a loss on BitConnect, what you can do is on your taxes this year, I believe you can write that off. So I think that's how that's all going to play out. You'll be able to write off the losses from that because it's been officially declared a Ponzi scheme. And I haven't been online to verify any of this. I've just got a friend of mine who usually has solid information that is telling me about it. So, and I'm just repeating it. So definitely check with your tax professional. If, I'm not giving you tax advice, just make sure, it's something to ask about. So, let's see here. So we covered the coins. There's a lot of good ones to buy. I was looking if I was going to pick a coin of the day, and I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be picking these coins and kind of, you'll be able to kind of gauge and see how many times I'm right and how many times I'm wrong. So if I was buying today on a coin, my choice today would probably be Sia coin. If you look at the chart on that one, it's sunk really, really low. It's sitting right around 3 cents each. And that's just one, when you can pick something up that's in that top 40 and it's that cheap and it's that far down, you really don't have to do a whole lot to double on it. The chances that Sia could pop up and hit 6, 8, 10, those are very good chances. So that's one of those where, if I had an extra $500 sitting around, I would be putting that on Sia coin right now, just to see what it does. So, I'd be willing, so here it is at 3 cents. Let's say in 2 days it hits 5. Well, you've made, 2/3 of your money right there. So that's, I just think that would be the buy if I was going to look into it. And that information comes basically just off looking at it on the charts and what I did on, just looking at CoinMarketCap today. Now, as far as what SiaCoin actually does, it's also important to know before you buy into something what you're buying into. What are these people doing? We talked about big old titties yesterday. Well, I wouldn't have recommended you get out there and buy that. That wouldn't have been my pick. SiaCoin, it's a fairly common, concept is what they're doing. They've got a lot of competition, but then again, it's a very large space. There's room for competition out here. But they are a decentralized blockchain information storage and transfer technology. And if that sounds like too much to ingest, basically, I guess they share information on hard drives within their network, and you pay them to do so. So you can store vast amounts of information, and apparently they're going to do it cheaper than like paying the iCloud or something like that. If you were a big company or something like that, I guess that's what they're going to be shooting for. And that's what I mean about a lot of moving the space here. Because if you've got all these big corporations that have a lot of data that needs to be transferred, they're not all going to go to one company. They're going to spread out, and different coins are going to pick up different companies. And every time you hear about a partnership or something like that, that's when you're going to see those coins get skyrocketing through the roof. So that's something to pay attention to. When you're doing your research and looking into them, you want to be kind of up to date. Check out the YouTube videos. Subscribe to YouTube videos. Subscribe to my videos. So that's something to you want to kind of be on the end when you're making these purchases, because you don't want to just get on a market and pick coins and blindly pick stuff, because that's a good way to lose a lot of money. And you can't always go by the charts. There might be a coin where the chart says it's going to do great things, and it just completely backfires. Something bad was getting ready to come out. BitConnect would be a perfect example. People were just riding along, all of a sudden, boom, it went from 220, 230 bucks to 18. And that's, a friend of mine, the one I'm trying to get in here to do a dual video with me, he, the last purchase that I made when I bought some Bitcoin, he sold one of his BitConnect tokens, and he got like $320 for it. That was before the crash and all that, and that was a good little cash out there at the end before everything came down, and that's the thing. It's one of those, he probably wished that I was buying a lot more and that he'd taken more out if the opportunity had been there. So, but anyways, that's what I've got for today. Keep in mind the contest is still coming up, so please subscribe. Visit my website. The link is in the description, and donations are always awesome. So anything you donate, we're going to turn that into a contest for the subscribers. So thanks a lot. Hope you all have a great day.